What's up, my dudes? I am just finishing up all of the stitching on Harley's hoodie, so I thought I would at least try. I can't really see the screen while I'm working, so hopefully you guys can be very kind and understanding because of that. But I am going to attempt to work on this because it takes a little bit, so I'll be on here for a little while. But this is the last one, or for now. Well, kinda. It's a long story. And hopefully this doesn't shake too much. But yeah, if you're trying to say something, it might take me a minute to answer because I can't see the screen so that you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna forget that you guys are. I feel so bad, but I'm probably gonna forget that you guys are even here because this is just so monotonous. Monotonous. No. There we go. I hope everybody is doing well. Not sure if anybody's here. Oh, there's several people here. Hello, people. I thought you guys could keep me company while I am doing this nonsense. And this doesn't have to be perfect. It's for Harley. You know, she's definitely not perfect, so it all comes together in the end. But if you have any questions, just comment. It just might take me a minute to look, and I'll look at the screen every now and then and get to them. No! No, my light went out. That's so bad. Hold on, low battery. I think I can fix this. I can remedy this situation. Maybe not. I don't think I can. It's so dark now. Hopefully you guys can still see. I don't have a chance but to leave it. But I will, yeah, I guess I'll charge this a bit if I can. This light. I knew it was low. I should have known better. It's my fault. No, come on. There we go. No. There we go. This should not be this difficult. And there we go. See, but now I don't have a stand. I have nowhere to put this light now that it's just like charging. So I guess I'll turn it off for now. Boo! Okay. Oh well, I really could have used that. Hold on, let's see if this will work a bit. Ooh, haha! Winning! Okay. Where was I? Okay, here I was. Move this out of the way. Hello? Oh, there are people here. Y'all are still here just listening to me struggle? I mean, that's a vibe. I get it. Isn't that what reality TV is? You just watch people struggle. Get these loose. threads out of the way. Little back stitch. Doesn't help that the light literally above me just went out like 3 days ago. So it's just I'm not supposed to be bright and shiny. Not today, at least. Not this week. Just haven't gotten around to getting the light bulb because it's those weird smart light bulbs, so that I can change the color and it helps with filming here and there. But yeah, it just went out and it makes no sense because this is the one I turn out the most, or maybe it does because I guess fine. I guess I answered my own question. Oh no! No, I was trying to give you a better angle. That's my fault. Let's see if this will even stay. Why will you not stay now? No. Behave. This is just not my day. This is not my day. There we go. That's a bit better. Maybe. Kinda. I need to stop trying to be fancy. That's what I need to do. I feel like I should have picked one of the smaller pieces to do online instead of the biggest one. Oh, this is for the lining, by the way, in case anybody's wondering what I'm actually working on. This is for the lining of Harley's cropped hoodie that I'm working on. The front part is almost done, so it's really just this. Yeah, for the most part, it's the lining and getting that all put together properly. And I normally sew on a little bit faster speed, but I'm seriously just trying to keep the lines straight if I possibly can. It's not a big deal if they're not completely, but you get a little bit of tunnel vision if you've ever driven in like a proper snowstorm in the dark. You get the snow coming at you, and it actually resembles like Star Trek, Star Wars, like light speed, like you're going into warp speed, and it's just coming at you, and you get a little like transfixed on the street, I guess, the window, And yeah, a lot of bad things can happen. So it's the similar thing happens here. You're just doing all of these straight lines for so long. You kind of forget how to do much else, and you can veer off quite a bit very easily, especially if you're sewing at speed. What are you doing, sir? Don't do that. Poop, lay down. That's my dog, by the way. She heard me talking to you guys, and now she's jealous. She normally like hibernates most of the day, but now she's out. And she's gonna cause trouble, I already know. Alright, stay put. How I have this camera mounted is not helping anything either. Down, up, down. No. Okay. It's in its own way, which is annoying. Come on. Behave, please. Lay down, Post. On the couch now. No, what are you caught on? Absolutely not. Unacceptable. Okay. No. Goes faster once you have a rhythm, but it's still a lot to do at the end of the day. No. What is going on? Is this just the tension, or is it being done? take that out and redo it. Kind of. Make sure I don't sew it on top of itself. Turn. Oh, Natalie, hi! How are you? I'm good. I'm really good. Sorry, I'm sewing, so I can't, and the angle that the screen is at is difficult for me to see and sew, and that might not be the best idea in general. But it's so good to see you, that you're here. Thank you for being here. I missed you. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just working on this, and I've been like in the garden for the most part. That's what I've been doing, so I'm very thankful that I'm able to work on this, but the weather is not cooperating, and I had to take most of the garden and cover it up or put it into sheds and whatnot. So hopefully it all survives. Send some good vibes towards my garden, please, because it was 90 degrees yesterday, and today it is 30 something. Yeah, so that's fun. I'm working on the lining for Harley's hoodie. I haven't really talked about exactly what I'm doing with it yet, so I can tell you, haha. You can see all the lines that I'm stitching because it's broke, and I just wanted to create something from nothing, and I didn't have the pattern to do. I don't think even the pattern that I'm making technically exists, but let's see. Here, I'll show you a different piece that I've already finished. Hopefully you can see it. At least a little bit. Yeah, there we go. You see how it makes the diamond there? Well, I'm gonna fill in one of the diamonds so that we can have Harley's signature diamonds. Her signature 3 diamonds, so I'm gonna fill in this one here, actually, with probably embroidery thread, or not. It says it's embroidery thread, but it's thicker than that, so I'm not sure. But either way, you can kind of see how that's working out. And I thought it would be fun. Like, that's an even better one. Like, this one's a little wonky, but it's okay. It's on the inside of her jacket, so you won't even really see it. You'll see it in the hood of it if you look closely, but otherwise you won't even see these details. So this is really for just the love of Harley. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, you love, thank you. It's it's a process, as you can see. This is the last one that I need to do, and it took me 2.5 hours just to draw the lines on. Just the red fabric, mind you. And what else? The black fabric's already finished, so that's all done, and then I just kind of have to piece it together after this, but this is the last of the lines. I think I'm gonna piece it together before I fill in the diamonds, because in sewing it together, I'm going to lose a few of the diamonds on the edge, but not much. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it before. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. The things I sign myself up for. I think it'll be worth it in the end. This is why I normally actually don't come on here and like work on stuff, because I have to be so focused and I feel horrible not being able to talk to you guys. I love you. I love you so much. I feel horrible. And you guys deserve all the attention in the world because you guys are so nice to me and you lift me up so much. It's like, it's the least I could do. But at the same time, I also know you guys like watching me work on stuff. Stay put. No? Yeah? No? Maybe? Behave! Everything needs to behave right now. Ugh. Now my little shears, they magnetize themselves, and I have safety pins around here everywhere because of life in Harley. So now they've been picking up safety pins. Okay. Things just falling. This is my life. This is how everything goes. Just nice and chaotic. This is why I was meant to play Harley. I truly believe that in my soul. You love seeing the process. You love the chaos. I'm glad. I'm very glad. I love having you here. I also could have this sewing machine in a little bit better place. This was not properly planned, so maybe maybe next time I'll figure out a better setup for this. Although hopefully I will not be using this for a little while. I don't have too much more to do with the machine out, at least. Okay, where are we going from here? Make sure we're still good. What are you doing back there? No. What are you caught on? See? Okay. What are the chances even? Like, I know there's a bunch of loops on here, but I swear these are getting caught. Okay. All right, so that one's done. This one. Also, this just starts to look the same. I'm sure you can imagine after so long. Every little bit of this just looks exactly the same. And it's like, did I even go over this part? Yes. Is this straight? No. Am I? No. So it all makes sense in the Oh, God. Uh-oh, I hear noises. Does that mean... Alright. I'm hoping I don't have to redo the bobbin. I want to get this done without having to refill the bobbin. Please. It's not that it's hard, it's just a pain. Just interferes with the rhythm. This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, no. Oh. Nice and flat. eventually I want to get a new sewing machine. I want to get a heavy duty one, and then I'd like to get an embroidery machine, but that's kind of... It really is, it would only be for embroidery, from what I've kind of, like, Googled and researched. But a serger would be nice. Serger, basically, you sew around the edges, and it cuts off a little bit of the edge, but it also finishes it with stitching so that it can't fray anymore. Example B. A. But you could use pinking shears in order to help that, which give you a little zigzag cut with scissors, or you can use a zigzag stitch to go around the edge, which will help it to stop fraying. But that that wouldn't be a pain, I'm sure. Come on, stay put. I need you to stay flat, please. It's the only thing with the bigger pieces. Sounds expensive. If you were talking about the stitching on the fabric or maybe the sewing machines, I mentioned a lot. Either one, yes, all expensive. Yes, very expensive. I might add it to my wish list eventually, but I always feel I feel bad with my wish list, period, but people ask, so I guess. Maybe like halfway done? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. At least I'm using a straight stitch and not one of these like fancy ones, because they take so much longer to stitch process. Ugh. And you have to normally sew it on a slower speed. And this seems slow, but it would seem even slower if it was doing dun, 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 because that's what most of the fancy stitches do, and it's just like, it takes forever. I used a fancy stitch on the other hoodie that I did, and it took forever. Lesson learned. Although, if this would have, the fabric would have stitched properly, probably the first time, I likely would have used a more fancy stitch. So I can't even say that. I just signed myself up for nonsense every time. Won't be that bad. 12 hours later. This is also why people ask, like, oh, do you sell your costumes? Yeah, no. Because of stuff like this, like, they're not going to pay. Maybe they will, but it's highly unlikely how much I would have to charge to feel comfortable doing something like this for someone else. It's so labor intensive. Oh, you would pay. Bless you, but no, I wouldn't want you to pay what I'd have to charge. I'll tell you that right now, but I appreciate the thought. I really do. Because a lot of these are just hundreds of hours that I don't sleep. So I was thinking, like, where do I get the time? It's like, you don't sleep. It's like, that's right. Stay put. That beard off a little at the end. One more for this one. Yeah, let's do it where it should have been. Nice and slow. Make sure that the traction is there. Oh, the other material I was using, I kind of knew that I might need to get more material, and I just didn't want to and was hoping. And when I got one of the pieces or one of the sections done without messing it up, I was so hopeful. And then the rest of them were just, they didn't work out. None of the rest of them worked out. So here we are. But I was blessed by the crafting gods, and I found this material, right color, right texture, and I wanted 2 yards, and it was the end of bolt, and they didn't have 2 yards, so I got an extra discount, so this cost so much less. It cost like less than what a yard would have been for the yard and a half or so that I got. I was so happy. It was a good day. I felt like that was Harley saying like, no, this was meant to be. This was meant to be. I got you because I know you don't want to spend this money. Come on, Bobbin, hang in there, Bobbin. Let's see if I can look at it. Let's see, update created. Ooh, a creature for your book. Oh, that's nifty. What type of like a whole brand new like creature? Like something you dreamed up? Tell me. Oh, you don't have to tell me, but I'm very I'm like, what did you invent? I tried to like invent creatures like mainly because of Pokemon. I'm like, I'm gonna create my own Pokemon. But that's when I thought I could draw on that level. I can, it just takes too much. I can with a grain of salt. Cartoons are a little easier for me to draw, but it's still easier for me to just copy at the end of the day. I'm just not the best at the drawing, but I can create things 3-dimensional. I don't know. I'm not complaining. It's just it's just very interesting. Because you would think. I even paint better than I draw. I mean, I guess that's a little, it can be more forgiving, but not always. I don't know. Yeah, let's hear about this creature. The Pokemon would be called Chaos Cheese. Yes. Or Fondue. Oh my goodness. Yes. It would be amazing. I've thought about, I actually have a like Pokemon skit half filmed, just taking up space on my phone, and I've been debating deleting it or finishing it because the Venusaur flower that I have is just, the glitter is just everywhere, and it really needs to be sealed properly. It just wasn't sealed properly the first time. I didn't have a lot of money, and I didn't have enough glue to do it the right way, but now I have enough glue. I have a gallon. Haha. But yeah, I have thought about that. I have been trying to figure out what my Pokemon attacks would be, and I'm not the cheese attack. Ah! I don't know. I think it would be fun. I haven't had a chance to play Pokemon still. I've been playing Lego Star Wars it took 4 years to come out, so that's where all of my gaming attention is definitely going to stay for a while. But I still want to play Pokemon, but yeah, no, the I have missed playing Lego games. Not that I haven't, it's just having a new one. We were like averaging a new Lego movie-based game every like year and a half, 2 years, and then this took over four. And I actually like when they kept changing the dates, they changed the dates 4 or 5 times. I cried every time. I actually didn't believe it was even coming out until the day like we saw it in stores available. I just wouldn't believe it or get my hopes up. I was so sad and traumatized. Let's see. Oh, I might get it's a maybe on the bobbin. We'll see. If I was a little more than like halfway through, I'd say I'd get How many? 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe I will get through. Oh no, for me. Yeah. Apparently, it's supposed to be a surprise. Ooh, it's a mix of a few animals. Ooh, 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 a hellhound, but not. Yes, I am so here for that. Yeah, I'm thinking of Thor Ragnarok, of course. Oh, what is his name? Oh, I know, because that's like Norse mythology. Oh, I actually do know his name. I think it starts with an F. Oh, boo. That's okay. But I know he's like from mythology, the Hellhound from Ragnarok, the one that Hulk has to come to, Hulk has to come and smash. The movie is so good. I have to watch that. I actually wanted to have something on in the background here, but I didn't want this live to get taken down for any reason. And using the scissors honestly makes me nervous on it. Yes! Was it? No, was it Veneer? Or Fenrir? It's something like that, but I feel like that's so close to Fenrir Greyback. I don't know. Maybe it was that. Maybe it both was, and I just never put the two together. Maybe. You're probably right. I'm not sure. Did I just never make the connection? That wouldn't be the first time. I should count how many like feet this is and then see how many yards, or I don't think I got to miles on this, but it'd be real interesting to see how many yards I managed to stitch on this. Yeah, because it was 5280, 5,280 is in a mile. Yeah. So, uh, what is that in yard? Well, that would be a third. Those are feet, right? Yeah, that's feet. So it'd be third. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. What is this? I mean, this is like 18 inches right here, and that's times 3. Yeah. I don't know. I just start doing things. I love math, so I start to make calculations. It just makes me like feel better. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. I was the weird child that would go to the mall uh, with the family, like after Christmas shopping, but I would bring a calculator with me to so that I could calculate all the discounts, give them the exact price. Not just with the discount, but tax and everything. And I know most places outside of the US do not have taxes, and we're hoping for that too. just make it a nice even number. Like we're good. Like I don't understand, but we'll eventually, maybe. I don't know. We have other stuff to do. That's for sure. I'm gonna sew now before I get in trouble. Right back in your place, woman. I can't even say that without laughing. Oh, okay. Oh, God. I always forget. I'm like here talking by myself. Yeah, no, tax is included over there. Do I cosplay? Hella no. Oh, I would like to, but I can't say, I don't have a whole lot of interest in making her costume. So that would be one. And I think I have been meaning to put her stuff in my wish list. But oh no, she was great when she's, what was the line? What was the line? Hold on, I gotta think. What was the line? She says something, I haven't watched Ragnarok in way too long, apparently. She says something along the lines of, you want to see the power of a real god, and she drops back. Literally, chills, tingle, all of it. I had it all. If I already didn't like the women, I'm telling you, that would have been one of the many moments that I've had. That is such an awakening. Oh my goodness, like I wasn't sure, and then she did that, and then it was just it was a thing of beauty. It was a thing of beauty. Yeah. That puts me back in some feelings. Oh, so good. Yeah, Cate Blanchett demolished that role. It was so good. She did that. Like, bravo. That was, and nobody talks about her. Nobody really talks about her that much and how well she played the villain, because she did. And we don't have a lot of the women's as the villains, so that was a great moment. Especially because she did it well. Not everybody does it well. She did it very well. I was yeah. It did things. Okay, let's try to get like one full one done. Let's see. Let's do this one. Down, up, down, there. Okay. You know what? I have to look up what sewing machine is in French. I'm conversationally fluent in French, so if I've never come across a word, then I have no clue more or less what it is, unless it's a combination of two words I've already seen. But yeah, I never like, we weren't taught what sewing machine was in school. So I'd like to look that one up, because I obviously do a lot of sewing, and it would be nice to just be able to mix that in with my French, because I do not get any use out of it. No one speaks French over here. Although I used to live closer to Canada, a lot closer to Canada, right by a border. And even still, so few people spoke French. Probably because we were right by a border. But I have been to Quebec and Montreal, or Quebec, and what else was up there? Is that it? There's several other like French-speaking provinces, but yeah, I've been to those places, and yeah, they spoke French a lot more and more consistently. But as soon as they kind of found out that you spoke English, they deal with you speaking French if you really wanted to, but otherwise they were perfectly fine with the English. But I was with school when I went there, and our like French class ended up doing like a little mini excursion, and we all like practiced our French, and it was cute or whatever. Horrible school, but I I enjoyed parts of that trip. Most of it was actually extremely traumatizing. It's another one, like, I have to make a whole TikTok video with a whole bunch of warnings. Or it might even go on, like, a podcast. I'm not sure. I'm gonna eventually get around to a podcast, mainly so I don't have to edit myself as much, because I know, especially Natalie, you're on here with me a lot. You can tell how much I have to edit myself. And I am such a free spirit. It's difficult, but I enjoy the practice of using all of my vocabulary in order to disclose what I am saying. Oh God, I'm really happy you're live. I was hoping. Oh, see, you willed it into existence. See, I truly believe that. I heard you in some way, shape, or form, and somewhere in me knew it's like Natalie wants me to go live soon. So get your stuff together and go live. Oh, that makes me so happy. And turn. Do you sew at all, Natalie? Just curious. I know you're creative in at least one aspect, so I was just wondering if you were like I don't want to say necessarily hands-on creativity, because I feel like writing is definitely hands-on. But like a tangible creative. Just curious if you're not. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, because I can't write like that. I can't. A book, yeah. If I ever write a book, it'll be either dictated or somebody will be ghostwriting for me. But it'll be my words, 100%. But yeah, the anxiety that already gives me, even thinking about writing something that long. But I have a book or two in me, at least a book or two, with all the stuff I've experienced just from my family alone. I know too much. That's why I'm thinking podcast, because it's like an audiobook almost. And I actually like have some learning issues, so the way my brain works, it can be it's really difficult for me to even just read sometimes, because my eyes go all over the place. I get distracted very, very easily. But when I do read, my reading comprehension is like literally off the charts. Like, I was tested at a school, and they told me at that school that they had never seen that high of a score ever. But on the flip side, the part I had to write, I think I had one or two questions too many wrong, so that I had to take an extra English course. And they were so confused. Like, how do you understand everything that you read, but you can't write it down? And I'm like, exactly. But that also gave me a newfound confidence, because my mother basically brainwashed me into thinking that I was just like dumb when it came to academics, except for math was really the only one that although I couldn't learn geometry for whatever reason. I think it's because I do it naturally, so writing it down was weird. But yeah, she made me feel pretty ignorant or pretty stupid when it came to academics. So when I was told that, no, you have one of the best, it's not one of the best reading comprehension we've ever seen, that was like, okay, maybe I'm not being told something. Maybe I just learned differently, and that's all. That's literally it. If I have had some help during school, being able to do some oral reports versus written, I know I would have done so much better. But I think my mother didn't want the stigma involved with that surrounded by me. She was all about appearances, so sorry, the little tangent. Okay, I think we're gonna go, oh, we have this way too. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go here then. So when it's down, up, down, nope. I want to come back here. Or yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to line up where the next line is going to be, so I can try to conserve as much thread as possible. In case you're wondering if I ever do like this, I'm like, okay, so the stitch goes down and then back up and then down, and it meets back down here so that I can pull and just start. Can you even see that? Stitching over here. Oh, is my light like charged more? I had a light on earlier, and let's see how long this lasts. Because it is like super dark. Then I had to charge that because my power cord will not reach over here. Ooh, there you go. Look at that. I can even see that better. Oh, okay, I need you to just hang in there like for like, what are you saying? Oh, you do not have that long. It's like, oh, you have 2.5 hours. No, I don't. I already know. You're temperamental. You tell me stories. Now stay. Okay. That's better. Currently writing 2 books. Oh, you said I plan to draw some stuff. Oh, you're gonna draw to put stuff in it. Oh, that's so cool. I love that, especially that the author is gonna draw, because sometimes you can't like translate exactly what's going on in your mind. Oh, that's so great. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Yeah, it's awful. Like, that's one of the bigger parts of the book that I would write, because my mother left me out of school from 1st through 7th grade, so 7-8 years. That was very elitist, and it was strictly because she wanted people to know that she sent me to this prestigious school, and they were horrible. Like, they were cruel. Like, they didn't bully me. They were just straight up cruel for years and years and years and years. And the boys were not exempt. It was everybody. Teachers too. It was bad. It was really bad. And that's one of the things that I can point to and know that, like, my mother didn't care about me, because she left me there. I even tried to change schools when I was 10, And she sent me purposefully to a school that she knows I would never do well. It was just not a good idea for me to be at that school. And I'll leave it there before anything else I say about it. I'll probably get in trouble. Hence the podcast. But no, she set me up for failure, and I ended up back at that elitist school for 3 more years. 3 more years. Before I finally went to yet another school prior to my high school. And that was one of the best things that ever happened to me in my entire life. Like, my body was affected by going to this horrible school. Like, I didn't develop even, like, I have to say, internally, because no one was nice to me, no one liked me, and it's like, oh, did you do stuff outside of school? Yeah, and my mom had me in a program where the kids did not like me as well and they had every reason. Like, I don't blame the kids in the after school type program at all for not liking me. I shouldn't have been there. Like, I shouldn't have been there. It was a whole mess. This is why I do, like, pretty well by myself, because I had to, like, live within my own head for, like, 20 years. Yeah, if not, maybe a little longer. So I do well. I do a lot of self-analysis, which is good and bad, but I also have to be my own biggest hero, my own cheerleader, because of it, because I don't have the family support. I have you guys though, and I'm so thankful. I love you so much. Oh, you totally listen to my podcast. Yes, wait, hold on, I missed something. Yes, it would be the emblems for the species. Ooh, that's what you're gonna draw? Oh, I love it. Yes. Ooh, oh, yeah, no. I have so many questions, but I know you're, like, in the middle of it, so, like, do your process, whatever that is. I just can't wait. I can't wait to see. Oh, I can't wait for Love and Thunder. That's coming out soonish. Is that the next thing that's coming out, or is She-Hulk coming out before Thor? I don't know. Marvel, they're the only thing keeping me going, I swear. Kidding, but they definitely help for sure. Oh no, what's that? That is a bad sound. No, none of that. I hear it catching. Why are you doing this? We've done so well up until this point. No. Come on. Yeah, can you see what happened there? Can you see that? Yeah, right there. Ah! That's like the first time that's happened, like, period, that I've been working. They were working on this. Not now. Now is not the time for dissent. Okay. No. Because I don't want it to catch again, is basically what I'm trying to avoid. Oh no, am I gonna have to rethread this, or is this okay? I hate having to, it just ruins the, like, flow, the rhythm. I hate having to do extra things. No, come here. No! And the last thing I want to have to do is re-thread this. That's a pain. I have this little thing that's supposed to help thread it, and it doesn't. It does, but it doesn't. I need a new sewing machine. Okay, it is not making that sound. That is good. Oh no! Oh! Was it the bobbin? Finally? Oh, come on! It was! I knew it! I knew it! Ah! Okay, I don't have a choice on this. Now I'm gonna have to re-everything. Why? Sorry about the whining. I really... Maybe that will work? I don't know. Okay. No, behave. Alright. Alright, I just have to... I'm only gonna do one. So I'll only need this one, since I'm almost finished. Okay. It's only a pain because I have to, like, restring everything. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be there. Okay. Sorry, this is at the top of my machine as well. And I am not moving this camera because bad things have happened. This will only take a minute. Let's see. Oh, you'll be cheery me up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, see, all done. No! Ugh! These were not supposed to be magnetized. And back. Just get that in. You know what? I'm gonna cut that little tail off. That just screams future problem. Okay. Well, that explains why it did that. Okay, don't get caught now. Don't. Okay, and redo up here. Nope. Come on. Behave. And up and around. Alright, let's see if this little... I don't think this is gonna work. I'm trying to even remember how to do this. Let's not. Okay. Hasn't worked so much that I barely remember even how to use it. Oh no. The arm of this camera. Oh, did I get it? Ha! I thought that was going to be in the way and I wasn't going to be able to see. That didn't take... Hold on, let's make sure this sews before I say that didn't take too long. Where did I leave? Oh, no. See, where did I leave off? Son of a bitch. Okay, but actually, where did I leave off? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Told you this all looks the same at a certain point. Even without, with or without the lines, it literally just looks the same after a certain point. Okay. Mr. Loop, I'm gonna need you to knot. Ha. That was funny. I'm gonna need you to knot, Mr. Loop, but not K-N-O-T. Okay, yeah. There's your daily dose of cheese. I'll be quiet now. Mr. Loop, I'm gonna need you to not. That was... I'm sorry, that was real-time funny. Alright, it's not making any weird sounds. Ah! Nice. Okay, give it a little turn. No, yes, no. Yeah, that should be good. Whew. Talking to you is keeping me warm, and that's good because it is not supposed to be this cold today. Or it was, but it shouldn't be. Like, based on, like, science. I swear, I tried everything with that other fabric. I tried messing with the tension, which I haven't touched on this machine in like 4 years, if not longer. And just nothing was working whatsoever, like nothing. Because I actually had more of that fabric, and I could have just redone it that way, but it was just not working out. And it's like, you have to spend money, and I'm like, but I don't want to spend money. Okay. Alright, I want it to come back to this one. So down, up, down. Nope, we gotta start. Down, up, down. No, I don't want it to end. I want it to come back here. What the fuck? Okay, down, up, down. No, I need it the other way. So this would be down, up. That doesn't work. How does this keep going back to the same budget one? Okay, let's just do this one. I'll figure it out. I even caved and bought Taylor's chalk for this. I've been just using like Crayola, like sidewalk chalk, or the blackboard chalk for a chalkboard. But yeah, I even, because it has a smaller edge to it, so it was easier to create these lines. But I should have known, because it was like nearly impossible to use on the red fabric. And I should have known that I was going to have trouble sewing it if even the chalk wasn't going on, but lesson learned. Lesson learned. This is why I try to thrift all of my fabric, and sometimes it's just I can't. And it makes me cry. So close. We have 2 more sets, I think. Yeah. 2 more after this one. Yes. I'll be so happy when this is done. This is obviously very tedious. But I might come back on here and do some of the embroidery. Because that'll be pretty, well, I'll practice first and then I'll then I'll come back. See if I can focus. Because that's all it is. Okay. Hello, Mr. Cheese.
Hello, Cheese.
Two more. Oh, stop. If you are rolling around on anything that I have over here, I swear. I love you, but you know better.
I do, you're right.
Ooh, I can get this well in here. This is super long and annoying. Okay, 5 more. Four more. There we go. No, stop it. Last set. So 3 more. Oh, this wouldn't be so bad if this wasn't the second time around. Although I will say this is a lot easier than the other fabric. I did this particular piece, I stopped, I think after maybe 1 or 2 rows. I kind of like, this isn't going to work no matter how much I want it to. And then if I end up using the fabric, I'm going to just be mad at myself. I'm just going to double check that that's the last one before I get too excited. And I think it is. I think we're good. Last one. Always have to pay extra attention on the last one of anything you're doing, because at least for me, I'm excited that I'm done, so I fuck up the last one. Oh, great. I was doing so well. I told you this is why I need the podcast. Honestly, it's impressive that I don't slip up more often, so I gotta give myself more credit. It's done, it's done, it's done. There you go. I'm done. And I'm so happy to be done. I'm still working on the Mean Streets of Sesame hats. The garden and this weather has kept me in the garden. So when it's not snowing, it's extremely windy, and that's not good to have dry soil, especially since everything is just more or less seedlings right now. So I can't even I have some cedar shavings that helps keep the garden bed moist and everything, and I can't put that out right now. And I'm going to have to put out a fair bit, because with the wind, this is just a mess. This is just a mess. But I'm so happy. Yay! Yes, Cookie Monster. That's what I actually have right here. Cookie Monster's right here. So, yeah, I have to work on Monsieur Cookie or Monsieur Biscuit. I went, does that, oh my God, now I have to look up to see if they actually call him, I don't know what monster is in French. I think I did though at one point. So it's just eluding me at this point. But yeah, is it Monsieur Biscuit? He sounds even cuter in French. Mr. Cookie. But yeah, I'm getting to it. So this is going, ow, it's going to be a slouchy hat for him. Oh, it's at, battery's really going to die. I have to go. I have 5% battery and I can't, this won't reach my power cord. So I will, I have to go. I love you so much, Natalie. Thank you for hanging out with me and getting this stuff done. I appreciate you so, so, so much. And take care. Stay hydrated, eat, do all the things. I hope you are loved. If you are not, know that you are loved by me. Oh, love you too. Bye. I'm waving to the camera. I know you can't see me, so bye. No, no. Okay. Yes. And now I don't have